just to show you, when you restart the server, the machine, you may get an error that says you need to enact Hyper-V or something like that. Let me show you as well. If you don't get it then, you might get it when you try to run a Docker file. So go to the directory of your Docker file, run Docker file, and you might get this kind of error. We'll see in a second. One error you might get, if you don't get this error, you might get an error caused by the naming. Docker is very sensitive to the naming of items, so it might say something like capitalization is wrong, or there's a space in the directory, or the reference or the library or something like that is named wrongly. Always look to see if you've got a space anywhere in the directory structure. If you have, change your directory structure rather than try and deal with the space. It's a lot less hassle. And in the name of the things in the Docker file, if there's any spaces or mixed case, anything that's not just lowercase, everything should be lowercase in the Docker file if you can, if you have that problem. Okay, so this has given us this error. So it says it needs to be elevated, the Docker client needs to be elevated. So one thing you can try if you get this error is you can go here to Docker Desktop, run as administrator. And sometimes this works, and sometimes you'll get the error again about the Hyper-V. Let's see if we get that error. It's coming up the desktop. Here it goes. So this is when you get an error that says Hyper-V and containers features are not enabled. So at this point, you want to restart. So I suggest you restart, and then we can go on to the next part.